Good evening, everyone. I'm back for another reading, and there's been so much shifts, so many shifts today, and so much energy moving down our timelines. And the divine is pushing hard in favor of the twins, in favor of those who are ready for union. So just know that your divine counterpart is fighting and is doing a wonderful job with clearing out what needs to be cleared out so he can come to you and make you this offer. So at the center of the reading, we have that Ace of Pentacles that's showing up again. I did some readings last night. Go and look at them because there's been tremendous shifts since then. And know that through these readings, we do manifest, okay? And if you believe and if you resonate, and if this is how you've chosen to manifest, heal, clear, seal, do whatever, just know that the intention with thought is all that you need. And let let the magic do the rest. So we have beautiful messages here, both from our counterparts and the divine, and just know that um, it's there's just so much power behind the twins right now, and these relationships and these journeys are needing a push in the right direction. And just know that everything is finally letting go that would otherwise be a block. And the divine masculine is strong and stable on that horse there, and he's going to come bring you that cup. And it's an emotional cup, it's an emotional offer, and the conversation is really to explain and make sure and reassure you that he's freed himself from karmic ties. That's the clearing and the release that I was saying earlier when I turned on the recording, that I felt like there was no bindings anymore. I feel like that's all been cleared out. Okay, and he believes and he understands what this union's about. He denied it in the past, even though he knew. Okay, he's been awakened and he's been pretending like he wasn't, and playing coy and that kind of thing. And that brought him a lot of karma. And this is why the divine had us kind of in a waiting period, because that needed to be addressed. And the divine has done that. So the way that that would look would be different for everybody. But just know that he's standing firm here. That's the counterparts and the divine, and everyone's on the same page here, that this is the offer that he wants to make you, divine feminine. And know that the divine has spoken that this will be, and it will be safeguarded, and nobody will be able to counter this anymore. That nasty Queen of Wands and the nasty High Priestess energy is gone. They've been sent back down the timeline. They have to start over. Okay, so they're cleaning up a lot today still, or purging whatever's left to make sure that when you come to their home and they come to you, that there's nothing that's left in the background. They're cleaning out those closets, making sure every nook and cranny's been looked at, that, every single thing that ever belonged to these people are completely out of the house, gone, Value Village, garbage, dump, burning, give back to them if it's something that needed to be returned. Just know that that has all been done and cleared out, and they're ready. And the biggest card here is this Knight of Cups, and this is the message. And look at the blue, okay? He's free. He's free. And just know your light is really what shined the way here, okay? And they're safeguarding, and their thoughts, they are envisioning this beautiful new home with you, and it's protected by the divine. That's why it's in this bubble here. Okay, you're going to reach your destiny. Okay, twin counterparts out there, just know you did it. You did it. Your masculine knows this is possible. He knows the path, the right path to choose. He's chosen it. He's coming. Okay, and it's right here. And he's ready to face himself through you, but through looking into your eyes, to tell you he's free. Okay? And he's going to take action with passion. He knows that he needs to come and tell you the truth. And one of the messages here is he understands he fucked up, and he's going to ask for forgiveness. Okay? And that's not an easy thing to do. And look, you're surrounded by love and light, and all of these crystals, we're setting the energetics right now for this conversation and for this trajectory for him to come to you. Just know that it's safe. These are the timelines. past, present. Okay, the communications right here, divine. Archangel Michael's protecting that feather here. And just know that he's going to take the lead. He's stepping into his power. He knows he has to be the one to come. And he's coming. And he doesn't have this regret anymore. He's not depressed. He's not sitting there holding himself back. He just feels so energized, and he is just moving so quickly because he can. And when you are in line with the divine, let me tell you, things fly. Things fly. In the past, this was leaning to the left. He worried and he thought, should I wait? He's just decided he's not going to. This is the love of his life, Divine Feminine. You and your family have so much to offer, and he is very, very remorseful for the way that he didn't appreciate or show gratitude for all the gestures and all the love you bestowed to him during this entire time of preparation, separation, okay? Just know that even though his children might struggle as well because of interference, that deep down he knows that it made them happy. He saw a twinkle in their eye when he gave them the items that you recently dropped off or sent them. We've had to be really creative with the way that we shared love with these people because of all of the interference that occurred and that was still kind of at play. I know for myself, I had to be really creative and be careful, that I just found original ways to show love, and not take no for an answer, and take the lead of my guides and my intuition and my twin to know that, is this the right time to share this in this way? And for me, I received a big yes. And it was very scary for me at Christmas to step into that energy because there had been such a long time of not sharing anything, So the lovers there, look at that card. It's at the front of that regret and remorse. So it's been a couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks now that he's been feeling better ever since he received somewhat of a message, or he kind of had an inkling that this was coming and that things would be kind of cleared out that were not in his highest and greatest good. So he was in a karmic, so he went back to karmic and he was kind of in the midst of that. But even though he was spending time with that person, there was a moment where it hit him in that heart chakra. He knew, he got a download, and it was almost like he snapped out of the curse. Like, I'm seeing him shaking his head as if to say, like, he was foggy, to say, like, what am I doing here? And he knew, like, you mean to tell me I fell for this again? Like, what is happening here? So he knew that he really had to examine and be more observant and be really, really careful. And I think that he started to dig more and looked in all these different places that he wouldn't have looked before, because he knew that if he did, I think a part of him knew that if he did, he would find what he needed to verify that the karmic was up to no good and was doing horrible things to block. Okay, and he's freed himself from all that. Just know, as difficult as that was, I think he had that confrontation with that karmic, and he freed himself. All right. And he also had a conversation with another karmic ex, maybe the mother of his children, to say, I'm going to be making some changes in my life, and just know. And it wasn't a difficult or argumentative type of a conversation. It was more just to put her on point, put her on notice, or point out to her by putting her on notice that, he is going to be making some changes, and just, for her to be reassured that if and when he's ready to make a big life change again, that he'll make sure to let her know this time. Okay. So she knows, Divine Feminine, that he's coming back. And I feel like that ex is also making shifts because she knows that she can't overpower you anymore. She can't overpower this love. She knows he's coming back. She knows it's going to affect a big, big change. And it's almost like a really dysfunctional energy of competition, and she always wants to have the upper hand. She wants to look like the stronger one, the better one. So it's almost like in a fake way she's adjusting herself to present herself in a way that won't be authentic, just to be in the know and to make it look like, okay, I'm on board and yeah, I want to be there, but it's begrudgingly, like she's not truly happy for the twins or for this reunion that's imminent here. So just know to be careful. That's a message from the divine, to be careful, okay, of people that might kind of shift their energy. Um, and in the past, if they weren't supportive and all of a sudden are, just question that. It's not to say that people can't change, but just be careful. So simplify your life. So traveling lightly, yeah, this is a garbage. Like I got that they were doing this today, this weekend. They were purging and they've released a lot, which is great. And it's going to allow them now to take action towards their destination, okay? Sorry. Yeah, and now he's going to relax tonight. He's going to be able to sleep more soundly, knowing that he's let go of something huge today. Huge. There's been a tremendous shift here, and just know, Divine Feminine, it was an honor of you in this connection. Yeah, see, I want to see you so badly. I miss our talks. And he researched the meaning of light language. So what I was getting earlier was that they're ready to talk to us about their spiritual gifts being online as well, and how they've been entertaining spiritual things with this karmic from before, but realizing it was not in the best of ways. And they know that you practice the way that you do, and they're very intrigued, and they're ready now to have a very open and honest conversation about the fact that they want to honor that within you now, and they're not threatened by it anymore, and they want you to show them that side of you. Okay, so just know that you're on the right track, Divine Feminine. You've done everything right to safeguard yourself in this union. All right, if you held back, you had to, because he wasn't ready. Yeah, see? Also researching the meaning of telepathy, because he knows that you were connecting in this way, and he knows you were sending messages from a distance. Look, I'm 100% sure we are meant to be together. And he's not mad or upset with you anymore that you believed in this union before he could. But I felt like he did at one point in the beginning, but it became very painful. And so he was so scared to lose you that he just let go. It's like he self-sabotaged before, anything else could happen that would be out of his control. So just know that he's made peace with that, and he's healing that right now, and that he's let go, and he's not going to project anything onto you anymore, or on this connection. He's believing and trusting in the divine, and he's praying, he's prayerful. Okay, and he's adopted some really nice rituals that are helping him stay on track. See, look, I'm not freaked out by your gifts anymore or gossip about you. So we're going to safeguard that and clear that, because I feel like there are some things he's not going to be on the up and up about, like, because I think he was involved with some bad mouthing of you, Divine Feminine, at some point, and he's going to have to fess up to that. So yeah, like this energy here, he's not going to divulge all the ways that he did fuck up, okay? He's secretly looking at rings because he's been fantasizing about marrying you again. And I was getting almost an energy of obsession again, because when they turn quick, these masculines, right? And it's almost like an imbalance where it's like, because they've held back for so long, it's like an overwhelming feeling and desire. So that needs to be tempered a little bit. So just know that the divine might slow them down a day or two before they come, just to make sure that they're okay, and that they're softening, that energy, and it's not going to be projected onto like pressure in any kind of way. So please don't let us go. We need you. And see, my kids need you in their life. I'm fighting for this now. But not fighting in a bad way. I think he's really pleased with the way things are right now with an ex, the mother of the children, and that, you know, she is more open to hearing about how things could potentially change. And I think I was channeling earlier for myself that he's asked her, just let it be for now. I will, like I said, if there's anything that changes, I'll let you know. He's made it clear that he has nothing to hide and he won't hide anything from her. And that is the right approach, especially with an ex that is very scared about what things could look like, and especially somebody who has power and control issues. Um, you know, that will go a long way. See, it will assist everybody with overcoming these obstacles. And there's the divine there. And there's no need to fight. Okay. You did it, Divine Feminine. Look. You've opened the gates. And I was just telepathically sending a message to my divine counterpart to say, like, the door's open. You're welcome here anytime. Come. Because I feel like he's very much thinking about it, and energetically, spiritually, I could feel his presence in the home earlier, just kind of setting the stage for him to be able to come. So I do this a lot. I just telepathically have those conversations and send that energy out. And obviously, then I release it. I don't sit here and obsess about it. I release it. And I've been doing this for so many years that it's almost like I don't realize I'm doing it. It's like just second nature now. But I am getting the feeling that there's a lot of drive-bys that might be happening, that they might be seeking out from a distance first to kind of temper that heightened energy before they come, because it is a big deal. It's been long overdue. It's long coming, and this has not been easy to overcome. And look at these cards. So let's see here. Yeah, see, he acted hastily in the past, where he was refusing to accept that he screwed up by letting you go. And he did step away. He didn't really feel like he could make this work with you. But that is no longer, okay? He believes that it's possible. Look. He knows that he needs to confront this. So if there was gossip or rumors that, there was cheating involved on either side, you'll have an opportunity to clear the air in that regard, okay? Yeah, we'll tell you the truth about why I ghosted you. I think that people were saying things that weren't true about Divine Feminine. And he's had to come to peace with that and come to terms with that. And he has. Yeah, see? Where others would want you to fall, I just lifted it up, okay? And we speak for the divine, some of us. So just know, you're going to have victory. It's safeguarded. See, he's going to take action here. And he plans his future with you and your children in mind, okay? He knows that's going to bring victory. All right? So just know that you've overcome the obstacles, the gates open, and your counterpart is on his way. Congratulations, everyone. Wishing you all the very best.